You're listening to Extinction Radio FM. Listen to the podcast at extinctionradio.com.
We have the pleasure of inviting Elma Pollard, who is an environmental journalist from South Africa, for our regular interview this week. Are you there, Elma?
I'm here. Lovely.
Hi, Elma. Hi. And also co-host Myrn. Myrn, are you there?
I'm here, Mike. Hi, Elma.
Hello.
To start off with, I've said you're an environmental journalist from South Africa. So tell us a bit about yourself and why and when did you get into climate change?
Okay, well, I started working at a local newspaper 25 years ago, and in the newspaper office you receive a whole lot of information and all the green stuff. I became aware of it then, actually, and I started realizing that our country is like 100 years behind what should be happening, and particularly Germany was quite inspirational. And immediately just switched on, and I realized I need to do a green column. Now, this was 25 years ago and completely off the wall in our country. But I had a forward-thinking editor who gave me permission to do a green column. And it went down well. I mean, it took me into activism because then I realized that stuff wasn't happening, so I felt I had to make it happen. So I started creating recycling depots and vegetable gardens in the townships and all sorts of things because they weren't there. So I guess journalism made me aware, gave me all the information, and so I was exploring and I was researching, and I realized that things aren't happening in the country, and so then I went forward and started doing them as well. So that was my green column then. And then years later I started another green column for a bigger newspaper, and realized that, well, the country is way behind. The newspapers are not covering the stories. The most important news is never getting out. And that one day somebody needs to start a green newspaper. I felt that from the start. And then actually 8 years ago I realized, actually it's not going to happen unless I do it. And that's when I started a green publication.
I'm now accepting the reality of the surreal.